Welcome. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through a simple Excel template which you can use to create 24 different calendar designs. This template is free to download from injara.com, and in this video, I'll go over the different functionality and the different designs that are part of this free template. So we start with the setting sheet where you can enter the starting year. And in this case, I've put 2024, but here's a little secret. So you can actually use this template to create calendars for any year. It's not limited to 2024. You can put any year and Excel will generate the calendar accordingly. You can also customize it by choosing the month you want to start the calendar with. By choosing from this drop-down menu, you can choose which day of the week that is the first day of the week. So sometimes you may want the week to start on a Sunday in some places, and then sometimes it's Monday if it's a work week. So you can choose the starting day of the week. You can give a name to your calendar. You can also customize which days you want to mark as weekends on the calendars. So for example, by default, I've chosen Saturday and Sunday, but you can choose, for example, if it's only Sunday, you can choose that. If it's Monday is a weekend, according to your organization or a country of location, you are welcome to customize it accordingly. Now that's pretty much it. So those are the basic settings. Then we move into two important parts of the template, which is you can enter your own list of holidays and events. So holidays are company holidays if you're doing this for a company, or it could be just national holidays if you're doing this for a personal calendar. Here I've listed a bunch of different holidays. So what we do is we can enter the holiday start date and the end date. And then similarly, if you want to enter event start and end date for each of those events, you can enter that. You can also enter a specific time when the event will start. That will come in handy for certain calendar designs where we will use the time to display it on the calendar. Now that's pretty much it. So enter the settings, enter the list of holidays, enter the list of events. You're done with the data entry portion. Now it's the more fun part, which is what type of calendar do you want to create using this data? Now I can go in here and I can see all the different types of designs. If this doesn't give you a good picture of what the calendar designs are looking like, we can always go into each of these by clicking on any specific one you're interested in, or we have all the 24 sheets that at the bottom. You can click on any of those. So here's a little background. Why are we doing 24 designs? I started this in 2017 when I said, okay, let me do 17 different calendar designs in one file. And that's kind of how it started. It became kind of a annual tradition later. I think I missed only 1 year, 2018, but then since then, every year we have published a calendar template for free, and we continue to add more designs every year. So now we are doing this for 2024. So we have 24 designs. Now let's get back to our template. The first one, you have 12 months displayed in one page, and you can see that the events and the holidays are colored. So the events are colored in blue and the holidays are colored in yellowish orange, and the weekends are colored with red font. So that's how this calendar design displays. 3 months in each row, total 12 months in one page. Now we go to the second design. We have 4 months in each row, and then you have a place at the bottom to enter notes if you'd like to enter them. And then the next design is 6 months in a row. You now have the list of events and holidays automatically populated. So if you want the events or holidays to be actually spelled out what the name of the event or the holiday is, then this calendar design would be better. You can also do 2 months in each row, so it's more vertical, and the events and the holidays are listed on the right side here. When we go to the next calendar, this one is one row for each month, and then you can see obviously the Sunday, Monday, the weekdays are listed and also they are fixed, and then the calendar dates for each month are automatically placed. The events and the holidays are still visible as they are spelled out. The design number 6 is kind of similar, but instead of having Sunday, Monday, weekdays at the top, we just start always from the first of the month and all the way to 31. So this is more useful if you just want to highlight which days are actually holidays or event days. Less important, like obviously you can't figure out which is a Monday or which is a Tuesday, but if your focus is to just provide a list of events and holidays highlighted on the specific dates, then this would work well. Design number 7, this is more like a agenda or a calendar planner type of design, where we have each month listed in vertically, and for every single day you can come in and enter your own agenda items, but you will also see the highlighted events and holidays with the colors displayed as well. In this case, it'll print on 6 different pages, so 2 months in one page. That is the style and the design. This design number 8 is, now you actually see the week numbers. So you can see in column B we have the week numbers, and so the calendar gets displayed automatically weekly. And if it's something that you're tracking by the week number, this would be helpful. And then you also have the entire list of holidays and events listed. Let's go to design number 9. You have 12 pages, so one page for a month, and it's big and bold, and the highlights are the events and the holidays, but it's not actually spelled out. So let's go to the next design, where we actually have 2 months at a time, but we also have space for holidays and events. And so this will print on 6 pages for total 12 months. Design 11 is 3 months. I think you'll start seeing a pattern here. So this will print in 4 pages, 3 months in each page. And then when we go to the next one, here we have 4 months in each page, and then it'll print in 3 pages, so total 12 months. The events and the holidays are not actually spelled out, it's only colored. When you go to the next one, this is a completely different design layout, but otherwise it still has like 6 months in each page. The events and the holidays are colored. That's it. Next one, this prints on 12 pages, so 1 page for each month. But in addition to just coloring the days, we also list the holidays and events. This is quite popular design. And then this one, very similar, but you actually can enter the text directly on the calendar. So in addition to us highlighting it here, if you're someone who just wants to go and write an additional comment or a note on a specific day, then you can do so directly on this design. The next one, it's a little bit different. So where we actually can right click on images and change them. So for example, this is the first one. If you want to put your own image on the calendar design, it's a picture calendar. So you can go and say choose your own image, and that's how you can do it. You can do that for every single month. So January, February, March, everything. You see these colors as default, but you can right click and change it to a different picture or an image from your computer. Great. Number 17, this can be considered more like a quotations or quotes type of calendar, where you can go and change this text to a favorite quote of yours, and you can use that and print it. So this is that's pretty much what this design is. Number 18 is much simpler. This shows a week at a time, so you can change the date here and it'll display that week's agenda. So if you have a lot of different events happening every day, so this might be a way to just look at what's happening this week, and it'll also list you the holidays and events as well. Number 19, this is a daily version. So essentially you can type in a date and then it'll list out on that day what are all the events you have. This is helpful if you have a lot of events on a single day. This is more like a meeting management or a task management type of approach. This could be handy. Not really like a traditional calendar design, but it is useful if you want to also use it as a task list management. Just want to see what's on the plate for a specific day. Design number 20. So this is where we introduce 2 years. So even though we started with 2024, you can actually show 2 years at a time. And if you enter events, in this example, I apologize, I didn't enter the dates for 2025. But if I enter 2025 event dates in the listings page, it will come through here into the 2025. That will also be colorful. I didn't have events, and that's why it looks more plain. But 2 years at a time, this is the design. And then the next one is a version of daily planner, but it kind of shows you by time. So if you have events by time, then this is a good setting or a calendar design to choose. So let's say, for example, 17th February 2024, we have entered a date there. So let's go and try that. So 17th February, so I'm gonna put 2024, and you'll see that 9 o'clock is an event, and that comes through into this design all the way from here. So if I change this to 2nd March, then I can show another event. So the idea is that this is helpful in that context where you have time slots and events on different times, and you want to specifically see the time on the calendar. 2022. This is where we have. This is more like where I've seen calendars in schools, and where they do an annual school calendar or an academic calendar, where you have the months and all the months on either side, but then you will have the specific events or holidays listed in the center. And here, in this case, we've also counted the number of working days for each of those months as well. So that's what you're looking for. This would be a good option. Number 23 is where we have the calendar on the left, but you have an image on the right. So for example, you have this. If I want to change the picture, I can change this picture and put a different design on the right side, whereas the left side will automatically be the calendar and the dates and events and holidays. So if you prefer this type of design, do that. And finally, the latest one we have for 2024, this is partly a design change, but partly it's also you can see the number of days on the top, right? So for example, if I'm scrolling down here in September, we have 8 days that are weekend days, and then 6 days are holidays. One is an event day, and then there's also 16 total working days in the month of September. So this kind of summarizes the month in terms of these events, and this is a different design for all these calendars designs. You can export them to PDF, or you can print it and then stick it on the wall if you'd like. And pretty much we have a complete tutorial with how to customize this even further. If you want to try different colors other than the colors that we have chosen here, you're welcome to do so. You can unlock this template and make the modifications that you want anytime. If you need any assistance, please reach out to us at support@nzara.com. At this time, I also want to highlight, we also have a premium version of the calendar template, which you can see some of the differences between the free and the premium version. The premium version is more suited where if you want to do recurring events. So for example, if I want to create an event on the calendar every single month on the 1st and 15th, every single Friday, or every month on the last day of the month or the first day of the month. So those are the specific scenarios where the premium template is more handy. For example, I have listed here all the different frequency types. You can do daily events, weekly events, monthly events. As I said, the last weekday of the month and all those type of events. You also have more colors to choose from automatically. So you have a color drop down where you can choose the colors, and it also has more flexibility on easily filtering out non-business days if you don't want it. You can also prioritize the events. If you have more than one event on a single day, you can prioritize it. It does have only 4 calendar designs. So it's fewer in terms of the calendar design itself, but it's very rich in terms of functionality to generate recurring events. So try out the free template. If you have any questions, let us know. If you prefer the premium template, if you have questions on that, please reach out to us, support@nzara.com. If there's anything else that I've missed, please put them in the comments in the video below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon in another video.